So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 6.
Play action now. Young. He rolls to his right. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Bears are going to have it back at the 42.
Young's pass. Intercepted.
Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
What is on?
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Ready. Blue 32. Slice blue. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Defenders in the area, they still made the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Shotgun give now to Dada. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
On the set.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Shotgun snap now to Young. Caught, nice gain left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. First and 10.
There, Black
18-yard
Ultra.
line.
Set, cut.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Ready. Black 40. 6. Mega. Needle blue. Steel black. Cut, cut.
They're going for it. Young forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. Oh, by the way, a few style points. Add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To the ground. It's Manungai. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Williams from the gun. Pass brought in by Burden. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, here's Swift. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working from the gun, Williams. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Bears. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Williams. That one connects. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
52. Set, ready. Blue 30, slide blue. Smash, red. Spike, white. Black, ultra. Set.
Looking to throw. He lofts it deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They Go with Manungata here. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that Drake route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Complete right side. Burton has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup.
Williams to throw. Comes in underneath, Swift. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
What is up?
They'll run it with Manungata. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Fight 60, 50, red, yellow, blue striker. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears take possession of the football.